Usyk has done that, truthfully.
I thought it was dead tight. I thought you was going to get it, if I'm honest.
I swear to God, I thought I won it by at least 3 rounds. I bossed the fight in front foot all night, I worked.
To be honest, I was a little bit disappointed with that. The way they judged that, to me, it was a little bit too wide. I personally thought it was a lot closer than that. I wouldn't have given it the way they give it Usyk. I just thought he did really, really well.
I was quite confident. I thought I won that fight again. I think I've got Larry Holmes, dear. I thought I won both fights. But then again, I've gone home with 2 losses on my record now, so there's not much I can do about it.
In a recent interview after his rematch, Tyson Fury has categorically denied all rumors about his potential retirement, making it clear that he has no plans to step away from boxing anytime soon. He dismissed the speculation outright, stating definitely not.
It didn't affect me. I'm going to come back and I'm going to win it.
So this is revenge, or is it just putting things right?
No, it's not any of that. It's just me smashing his face in on Saturday night. That's it. That's all it will ever be. Nothing more, nothing less than a good old-fashioned hiding.
Could you walk away after this? Could you walk away after this?
Definitely not. No way. Not in a million years will I walk away after this.
You're not finished?
No way.
No way, not in a million years. Fury emphasized that he remains highly motivated and focused, with no intention of slowing down. Addressing talk of a possible trilogy with Oleksandr Usyk, Fury confidently asserted that the beating...
My first thoughts are, I don't know how you can pick against Oleksandr Usyk, right? When he beats you, like what he is, he's an unbelievable downloader of data, right? But instantly. Not we'll go away for a few months and watch tape and understand. He does it on the spot. And that's why he's so good. The ability to just change, the ability to switch tactics. When he has more time, it becomes even more dangerous.
He plans to deliver will leave Usyk unwilling to step back into the ring with him for Fury. This fight is just another chapter in his career, and he is far from ready to call it quits after his loss to Oleksandr Usyk. Tyson Fury expressed his disappointment and disbelief at the judge's decision. He firmly believed that he had won the fight, stating,
"No, I'm not surprised. You know, whatever their game plan was, mine would have been different. But whatever their game plan was, it didn't work. I felt that he needed to do a lot more work. You know, go after him a bit more, press forward a little bit more. But you know, it was overall a great fight."
Where do you think Fury goes from here?
There's other great fights for him out there. It really depends on Fury whether he wants to continue or if he wants to fight on.
We know that Joshua waits in the wings. It's still a massive fight in England. After what you saw tonight, who do you think wins that fight?
I don't know. Styles make fights, that's for sure, definitely.
"I thought I won by at least 3 rounds. Fury was visibly upset and felt that the decision was unjust, describing it as a Christmas gift from the judges. He acknowledged that while he couldn't change the out, he would continue to fight with all his heart and do his best in future bouts.
I'd love to know your perspective on the main event. You shared a ring with Tyson Fury, well documented. So what's your thoughts on his rematch with Oleksandr Usyk?
Well, I might have shared the ring with him, but I haven't shared a ring with Usyk. So again, for Usyk can get you wrong. He got me wrong the last time because I went for Tyson, but I think Tyson is a very clever, intelligent fighter, and then from the last fight he might have collect enough data to come back and regain his position. So again, I would say go for Tyson, but a lot of respect for Usyk, not on the look in him. So yes.
Fury also mentioned that he would take some time to reflect and spend it with his family over the Christmas period. Despite the loss, he remained determined and focused on his future in boxing. Tyson Fury opened up about his thoughts and feelings in the post-fight interview, providing insight into his mindset and perspective on the match. Just two perceptions, however, led Terrence cutting his interview short and offering no further comments.
What's next for me? I'm going home. I'm having some time off, for sure. You might do, you might not do, who knows? We'll talk about that next year.
Let him have a nice rest. Yes, Tyson, this is Sean from Reaction. The question is, what is the difference between the last fight after 3 months of private camp? What's the difference between the last one and this one in your opinion? About everything, the moves, the fight, the rounds?
On the record, absolutely fuck all. 2 losses. So yeah, not a lot.
Intentions to take a break and spend some time at home, indicating the need to rest and recover both physically and mentally. He acknowledged that a rematch might be on the cards, but left the decision open, suggesting that discussions about a future fight could take place next year. This pragmatic approach highlights Fury's recognition of the importance of recuperation and strategic planning before committing to another bout.
So the purses have been revealed for the Oleksandr Usyk versus Tyson Fury rematch December 21st in Saudi Arabia. Make sure you guys tune in by the pay-per-view for that one. $114 million for Oleksandr Usyk, the undisputed or now unified heavyweight champion. Tyson Fury is going to bring home a little bit under $80 million. Who says legacy doesn't pay? When guys say, I only care about money, who says you can't care about both? Oleksandr Usyk has worked his way to these big-time paydays based off talent, hard work, and ability. He didn't cry. He didn't complain. He believed in his talents. He believed in his skill set.
When asked about the difference between the previous fight and the current one, Fury's response was reflective yet concise. He pointed out that the outcomes were similar with both fights, resulting in losses for him. Despite this, he graciously congratulated Usyk on his performance, demonstrating sportsmanship.
Of course, the great Usyk, and they're both great. But what I mean by the unseen is you might have been seeing the jab and the rounds and the rhythm that were being put away for Fury, but you weren't seeing what the pressure, what the plan was with Usyk. He was, from the first bell to the last, he was putting pressure on. He was putting pressure on. He was, you know what he was doing? And this is what I mean by unseen.
And acknowledging his opponent's skill. Fury's acceptance of the defeat, without delving into detailed analysis, shows his focus on moving forward rather than dwelling on the past. Fury also touched on how this experience had impacted his life. Mentioning that it had been a good period for him, he spoke positively about his training and overall experience, indicating that despite the loss,
I very respect this guy because I think it's very tough my opponent. Tyson Fury make me strong. Tyson Fury continue not like motivated for me, but Tyson is a great opponent.
He found value in the process and remained optimistic about his journey. This highlights Fury's resilient nature and ability to find positivity even in challenging circumstances. Regarding the rounds he believed he won, Fury felt confident that he had secured at least 4 rounds after the 5th. He noted that other notable figures...
Different day, different book, different character. Do you know what I mean? I can only be me. I'm from today. And that today one, I'm good as ever I've ever been.
And finally, last one, Tyson. Tell me why, in a short sentence, you're looking forward to that first bell on Saturday.
Because I'm the Gypsy King, and I'm here for redemption.
Such as Bob Arum and Oscar de la Hoya, scored the fight in his favor, reinforcing his belief in his performance. This aspect of his interview underscores the subjective nature of scoring and boxing and the varying perspectives on who performed better in specific rounds.
It was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be, the Usyk fight. A lot easier. People saying, oh, he's a hard man to hit. I was lighting him up 3 and 4 punch combinations and laughing at him. My problem in that fight, I probably had too much fun. It was probably too easy. At times, it was too easy. It was like I was in there with a local amateur boxer. And I was just enjoying it too much and messing around, and you paid the ultimate price in round 9 where I got a 10-8 round and got clipped, and that's what happens when you have too much fun.
When questioned about the impact of his additional weight, Fury dismissed any negative effects, stating that he felt good in the ring and maintained a good pace throughout the 12 rounds. This response reflects his confidence in his physical conditioning and preparation. despite the defeat. The discussion then shifted to the experimental use of AI judges in the fight.
We always have the conversation. Obviously, he's mobility, coordination, those sorts of things for a heavyweight, but also it's very rare for a heavyweight skill set to be able to transition and correlate through the weights. Like, his skill set would be able to stand up in the welterweight division, in the middleweight division, and that's rare. But obviously there's lots of things that play a part too, being able to not only achieve stuff in boxing, it's more than just the boxing, but as we say, be a long reigning heavyweight champion. There's lots of things that come with that. So.
Although Fury was not aware of the exact score, determined by the AI, he expressed a preference for human judges, humorously advocating for more jobs for humans and fewer for computers. This lighthearted remark underscores Fury's traditionalist view on the sport and his preference for human elements in boxing. Tyson confidently declared that,
well, people do different things to motivate them or to help them achieve some kind of a goal. And in his mind, he wanted to do things different. He wanted to put himself in a very uncomfortable position to make himself get comfortable and to be focused. I wish I could say more, but that's pretty much it, without me adding on to it and trying to make it sound more glamorous or trying to explain it anymore. It's that simple. He wanted to be uncomfortable, to focus on being a better version of himself.
Would you agree that's surely, when people question that, because obviously, people have opinions and narratives about big fights, and that's been one of the ones that's been running in the background. That simple sacrifice, to me, I think shows me that this guy is going in there to win. He ain't going in there to pick up a payday and think, I'm going to sail off into the sunset, because he's already got all the money. Was that a fair statement?
He's definitely going to win. I mean, there's other things in life that he likes and wants to achieve at, but yeah, winning would be one of those things as well.
He is in the best shape of his career and ready to deliver a definitive victory against Usyk. I was 40% last time, but I'm 110% this time, Fury said, underscoring his determination. Promoter Eddie Hearn expressed his mixed feelings regarding the outcome of the Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk fight. Emotionally, he is drawn to Fury due to his charismatic personality and impressive past.
Tyson, it's time. It's time. As you said, time for Oleksandr Usyk to feel the wrath of a menace. Is this what's on your mind? What's going on? Talk to me. What's going on in there?
I've not got a lot going on. I'll be honest with you. I come here today to do these, 10, 15 interviews, and I've got nothing to say. Like, I've not all camp. I've not been interested in talking or selling the fight. It's been sold. It got sold last year. This fight doesn't need any selling, so I'm not here to sell anything. I'm just here to just do what I've got to do and go home. Don't even want to be here. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be here today doing all these interviews. I want to go Saturday night, smash him, and fly home for Christmas with the kids.
Performances, however, from a more analytical perspective, Hearn leans towards Usyk recognizing his exceptional ability to adapt his tactics during a fight. Hearn emphasized that Usyk becomes even more formidable with extra preparation time, which enhances his capacity to challenge Fury's dominance.
It was fitting of a historic moment where the heavyweight title had not been undisputed, had not been put together for one night to have one champion in 25 years, and it turned out to be a classic fight, a kind of fight that, again, is fitting of that kind of history.
This duality, in Hearn's viewpoint, reflects the complexity of predicting the winner, given both fighters' unique strengths and abilities.